Logistics is central to the health of the European economy and society. It accounts for up to 20% of the costs of retail goods. Clearly, minimizing these costs by benefiting from efficient and technologically advanced systems is vital to the success of many businesses in the European Union. But logistics itself is a business, says John Berry at the European Commission's Directorate General for Mobility and Transport.
The Commission's role is to try and get win-win, and that is to recognise the ability for the industry to improve its efficiency by collaboration, by a better communication, by more flexibility and openness within the supply chain, and they get benefit from that. But we as society get benefit because there's less trucks than there otherwise would be, there's less waste, there's less congestion, there's less pollution.
The Commission is seeking to encourage cooperation both horizontally along the logistics supply chain as well as vertically with customers.
Really what we're trying to do is bring about collaboration through effective use of new technologies.
Urban areas represent a particular challenge for logistics, known as the problem of the last mile.
I think it's a huge challenge, and here we are talking about trying to reduce urban congestion, trying to reduce the externalities and the pollution caused by urban congestion.
But one possible solution is the increased use of distribution centres located outside city centres.
Now we're going in the framework programme to see how that can be done, whether you can get goods along the supply chain long distance into distribution centres outside the city centre and then distribute it in an ecological way in the city centre. So you've got to bend with the market trends and see if it can be provided. And if it can't be provided, then local authorities would have to, as part of their strategic urban development plans, put some restrictions on it, i.e. price.
Research on logistics under the new EU Framework Programme for Research and Innovation, Horizon 2020, especially focuses on improving urban logistics.
In the topic 6.1, which I drafted, that there is the requirement to make that connection between the long distance, horizontal if you like, the supply chain, down to the vertical, down to the individual or shop. And how do you square the two? And that's interesting because you're getting people who don't necessarily have talked to each other beforehand. The big shipper, long distance shipper, and then the local retail guy.